mission. I caught up with the former Fresno mayor for a rare and very candid conversation at the summit. Well, so good to see you. A lot of foot traffic coming in and out of here. You know, Fresno being now the hub of this economic summit. The who's who is here from all over California. CEOs, as you know, politicians, the governor, as you know, will be here. What is on the tip of everybody's tongue as they're coming in and talking to everybody?
Well, I have to say, this is the first time that Fresno has hosted the California Economic Summit. This is a conference that has been going on for about 10 years, and we're delighted that California Forward selected Fresno for their conference. And what I've heard mostly from a lot of people is excitement from around the state about what they see happening in Fresno, the energy, the willingness to work hard, really see our community change for the better, like the way in which we've come together and put on this conference. People are buzzing about it. These are people from all the major urban centers, and it's kind of embarrassing in a sense because they're like, oh my God, we didn't know that Fresno was so great. We're like, well, welcome to our world.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of work to be done. Of course, we have a lot of big challenges, but we're really doing some great stuff here.
You know, a lot of people have been talking about where's the California dream. The subjects have come up: housing, transportation, high-speed rail. I'm sure that that's what everybody's talking about in these seminars. Do you see, as being the former mayor, all these things really coming to fruition, or has it have become more problem than problem solver?
So I think things hang in the balance right now, to be honest. I mean, you know, in Fresno, we see very alarming data still about residents in our community, racial inclusion in our existing economy, and an economy that is really pretty flat overall, and frankly, almost the lowest performing in the state and the nation. So having said that, I think many people have been working for the last couple of decades to get to the point where we really could potentially transform major systems and really see Fresno become a vibrant place. But that hangs in the balance, and frankly, it's up to you and me and all of us in Fresno to decide what we actually want to be. And you know, if we don't do some pretty hard work in the next couple of years, I do fear that things will just slip back into the status quo, and we'll never really get out from under the current flat economy.
You know, as your term as mayor, you worked so hard to get the revitalization of downtown. It's such a slow process, as we know. But is there something that tangible that comes out of a summit like this when you see everybody and all the folks that you're talking about? Will taxpayers see something that may come of what happens here over the last 3 days?
Absolutely. Last night we were out at a local restaurant with 350 people. We'll be tonight at Tioga Sequoia and experiencing Art Hop. And so even the immediate impact of just hosting 1,000 people in Fresno and seeing our local businesses benefit from that, that is exciting and creates a sense of momentum. And then really this whole year there's just been a whole spark of civic renewal as people have been working hard on this 10-year investment plan that we've unveiled at the conference here today. You know, that kind of work really sets us up to do the next decade's worth of revitalization, renewal, education, early childhood, affordable housing, water, all of those big things. So sometimes you just have to have a rallying point, and that's really what the conference has served us.
You know, you mentioned Governor Newsom. There is a rumor, a lot of speculation coming around that you will sit down with him at some point. Maybe it's not this week, but that you may be his head of transportation in the state of California. I know it's a rumor, but what do you say to things that are coming out and leaking into the media?
Well, first of all, he has an amazing head of transportation and Secretary Kim, so that's clearly not happening. I think the rumor that I've heard about today is about a volunteer appointment, and frankly, I don't know where that's coming from. So I guess we'll see in the next few days, but I don't have any expectation of that, and it would be a volunteer assignment that I would do just from a community service perspective. But honestly, I just think the rumor mill is doing its thing, and people are coming up to me today asking me about that, and I'm like, well, that is news to me. So I'll be surprised if, in fact, that is forthcoming.
You know, last question here, and Ashley Swearengin. Everybody knows the name. Everybody, I think, is kind of waiting for, because you've been on the sidelines. You haven't really been in the media spotlight, and I think we're all waiting to see what is next for Ashley Swearengin. Will you jump back into the political arena? Will you stay on the sidelines during the mayoral race with two of your friends, Jerry Dyer and Andrew Jans? What's next for you? Will you get involved in the mayoral race?
Well, people who ask that probably don't realize the work that we're doing at the Central Valley Community Foundation. It is such a joy to work for this organization and represent several hundred local donors who are supporting unbelievable charitable and civic causes. And our team at the Community Foundation, every single day we get up, we go to work, and we're working on big picture investment opportunities for our community. I love that work. So when you say you've been on the sidelines, well, maybe, but I've been really busy on those sidelines, and I'm so satisfied by the work we're doing.
Not to diminish that, but I think a lot of people are wondering, is Ashley Swearengin going to get back into it?
Well, I can just say no. Those are not my plans anytime in the near future, and it's actually kind of nice to like sit back and be like, yeah, maybe I'll read the local paper today. Maybe I'll pay attention to the local skirmishes. Maybe I won't. It's nice to have that break. Maybe you'll watch Sunday Morning Matters. Well, that's all. I mean, that gets recorded.
Right.
So that's a must every week.
You're
that's
not supposed to tell people that. What are you talking about? Ashley, thank you so much. Appreciate the time.
You bet. Thank you.
Right.
Okay.